Hey everybody, it's Gail, and I am here with an Errata-Hate update for you. So, on just hitting the high points, still on hiatus, still a little burned out. But the channel will go on, by God, because I really enjoy making Errata-Hate. You all seem to really enjoy it. It's a great experience for me. But the 10 episode batch system was staggering at times. Even the easier videos like the book reviews or the pattern reviews, which don't take nearly as much time as the how-tos. Very exhausting after a while. And then the how-tos, of course, you guys have used them. I think you can easily tell how much work goes into them, especially because you've made stuff from them, so you know the hours that go into making the thing, let alone filming it and making sure I'm hitting the right points and etc. So for the time being, Errata-Hate is still in stasis, but I am currently sort of playing with things that I would like to do that would still be about crochet and making things and finding good resources, but isn't stuck in that 10 episode format that I came up with, which felt very sustainable at the time, but it's been 2 or 3 years at this point. So it was sustainable for a time, and now it's time to sort of tweak things. So I'm still tweaking, I'm still thinking through it, but I wanted to take a moment and let you know that it's still in my brain. Errata-Hate is still something I want to do, but I'm also working on a giant cosplay that I've been wanting to put time into for a long time. I'm writing patterns again, which I wasn't doing for a long time, and that was because I was doing a lot of things for the channel. And I was also doing this other side work to decide, am I going to be one of those people that takes my crochet to shows? And I still don't have an answer for that. I'm kind of iffy. I know it's going to require a lot more effort on my part to find things that can be made fairly easily. And I think we all know by now I like a complicated project, so... the other thing is, as you can see behind me, my office is a bit of a disaster, so this needs to get fixed. It has been about 2 years since the shoulder neck injury, and it's still a problem. I re-irritated it. We traveled, and so there was a lot of pressure going onto this whole space that is still tender and iffy, so... this is just the reality of building something, is that you can take a toll on yourself and not mean to, and you can take care of yourself, but it kind of wavers about how good you are at it, depending on what's going on. And so part of this hiatus is understanding that and finding my limits and learning how to work within those limits so that I can keep giving you guys Errata-Hate, because I really, really love doing it. I still think there's a really important place for my kind of crocheting and presenting that within sort of the overall stratosphere of, crochet in general. Like, I love that I make a channel that people really like coming to, because I don't do it perfectly, and that's kind of the whole point. Like, YouTube crochet generally is a very beautifully done, precise animal, and boy, is that not how I work. And I get the feeling it's not how a lot of you work. And so that, I've always wanted it to be, we're sitting down and having a conversation while I'm doing this stuff. And, I'm figuring out how to continue to have that conversation with you. I always wanted to feel like when you open a video that we're hanging out together. And we're at my place and we're having snacks and we're making something and we're having a great time. And I want to continue to give that feeling to you, but the way that I was doing it was really wearing me down. And so, still working on moving forward, still figuring out some things. I did buy a webcam, like an actual webcam, and I've got one of those extender arm things for it. So, I'm going to be experimenting with filming with it to do things better than I've done before, but not in a monumental jump forward in terms of... I'm not gonna become super professional, and the swearing will maintain. So, like, my big brand of, like, crochet and swearing, that's still good to go. Don't worry about that. But for now, still in process, still working through it. And if you want to keep up with me and what's going on, you know, all the links are down in the basement. Twitter, I'll put my Facebook page on there too, because I don't know that I ever mentioned, but I actually have a Facebook page for I Crocheted the Thing, which is what all of my other crochet stuff is under. I didn't do any of this in any particular, with any particular sort of organization. So Errata-Hate is the YouTube channel for I Crocheted the Thing, but they're not the same thing. And I'm not going to change the name. So, you know, there you go. All right, that's what's going on. And I'm very happy to announce that this was the 6th try to make this video, because, can I get my camera going in the right direction? Because we got, here we go. We got 13 pounds of asshole right there who was barking at the neighbors. Britton Bean. No, she's all worn out from barking at the neighbors. Yeah, we got a dog. It's great. Anyway, I'm gonna go and do some stuff, and I will hopefully be back here showing you stuff sooner rather than later, fingers crossed. Thank you everyone who keeps up with the channel. Thank you new subscribers who are just finding me while this hiatus is going on. Thank you to the previous subscribers too, of course. Like, there's 165 people who follow this channel. That's cool. So thank you everyone. I hope to see you soon. I have thoughts, I just need to turn them into actions. So have a good one.